Hey guys, what is up? It's Sick here back again with another video, and today guys I'm gonna be going ahead and showing you guys all how you can set up an AMD GPU with the Razer Core X and connecting it all to either your MacBook Pro or any other sort of macOS running devices. In this video, I will be starting from scratch with just my GPU and the Razer Core X and showing you guys all the steps that are needed to set up your eGPU. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into today's video. So starting off, what you guys want to do is to first simply pull the handle on the Razer Core X, and once it's there, it should then automatically pull out. This will then reveal the actual part of the GPU where we will be putting the GPU in. The AMD GPU that I am currently using to showcase today's tutorial is a Vega 56, but any other AMD GPU should also work as well. Once it's open, get your GPU and try to match the pins of it to the eGPU. Then go ahead and push on the white switch, and once you've done that, go ahead and shove the right part of the GPU down. Once that part is secured, you can go ahead and shove the rest of the GPU down. After that, you should then see two separate cables connected to the eGPU. Go ahead and plug those two cables into your graphics card, and from then on you should be all set. However, before we do go to the next step, I just want to say that there should be a little rectangular metal that is covering up the ports of the graphics card, so make sure to get rid of that before we go on to the next step. Alright, so after you've done all that, we're going to go ahead and moving on to the more confusing steps in which I was stuck on, so make sure to follow the instructions closely as it's about to get really confusing. So before we start this step though, I just want to say that please make sure that you do have a external monitor for this. It could literally be anything, even a TV monitor is fine, but please make sure that you do have one, because otherwise the performance of the eGPU is just not going to be significant. Anyways, with that aside, let's go ahead and go back to the video. So once you made sure that you have an external monitor, go ahead and go to the back of the eGPU, and you should see a bunch of plastic stuff that are covering the ports. Now, not all of them are covered because when I took them off, I could not find it afterwards, but your eGPU right now should have those ports. If you do not see them, then it means that you did not take the piece of metal off on the eGPU that were covering up the ports. So next, go ahead and plug in the power of the eGPU. You can either use HDMI or DisplayPort. I just happen to have the DisplayPort nearby, so I'll be using that to demonstrate. But once you have either cable, plug in the one tip to the actual monitor and the other directly to the graphics card. Then go ahead and connect the actual USB-C cable that the Razer Core X comes with, and go ahead and plug that into the MacBook. Also, please do not make the mistake that I did by connecting the MacBook directly to the monitor, because that way the MacBook does not utilize all of the eGPU's power. So after you've done all those steps, go ahead and turn on the eGPU with the switch and also the monitor. macOS should then automatically detect it, and your monitor should then display your MacBook screen. Next, to save power and performance, simply close the lid of the MacBook, and you should then go into the clamshell mode. Afterwards, if you go to the About page, you should then see that for your graphics section, it will display the graphics card that you put into the Razer Core X. Once you see that, it means that everything is all set. If you test out games, you should see that you will always get beyond 100 FPS in max settings like what I'm doing right now, and everything that your MacBook struggled to do before will now be smooth, and you should expect a better user experience overall. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. As always, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like, and for more tech videos, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.